At the heart of every modern aircraft is a computer that's vital for safe flight.
Simply put, it'd be nearly impossible to fly this airplane safely without flight computers.
But those computers rely on a steady stream of accurate data.
Starting to pass through the layers.
When they don't get it,
Keep this damn thing level. Pull up.
the results are sometimes catastrophic.
What are they doing so low?
My airspeed indicator's not working. Something's wrong here. What was that?
We gotta get out.
If they can't figure out what went wrong, this could be the end of the B-2 bomber program.
How can computers designed to aid pilots hinder them instead? Investigators search for the cause of 3 accidents triggered by bad data.
You don't just fly with a stick and a rudder and look out the window anymore.
You're good to go, sir. Thank you.
Major Ryan Link and Captain Justin Grieve are ending a 4-month deployment at Anderson Air Force Base in Guam.
Okay, let's head home then. Copy that.
They were beginning a 16-hour continuous flight back to Whiteman Air Force Base, which was our home base.
They're returning home in a unique warplane, a B-2 bomber called the Spirit of Kansas.
Tower, Death 5, startup is complete. You can activate our flight plan.
It's a 7,000-mile journey home from Guam to Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri. Major Link is a qualified instructor on the B-2. Captain Grieve is the mission commander, with more than 2,500 hours of military flying experience.
First time CT.
The very first time I flew to B-2, I felt like I was a bird. It was so smooth.
.145, rotate.
Next thing they know, they're going straight up.
Full power.
The B-2 is only 80 feet off the ground and losing speed. The plane shakes violently. It's on the verge of stalling.
From my 15 years of flying the B-2, the only time I felt the B-2 shake is in the simulator.
Grieve realizes they're heading for the ground.
We gotta get out.
I'm stunned. The B-2 has gone through 19 years and 3 wars without a crash. This is unheard of.
With the B-2's price tag of $2 billion, this is the most expensive aviation accident of all time.
We want to know what the heck just happened.
Operations of the entire B-2 fleet are suspended. The U.S. Air Force appoints Brigadier General Floyd Carpenter to lead the investigation.
You're never gonna believe this.
Video of the takeoff shows that as the plane lifted off, it pitched nose high.
Your first reaction when you see that airplane pitch up is like, what are they doing?
Investigators study the mechanical and computer systems that control the jet.
Perfect.
What about the actuator? Okay.
They quickly determined that all the flight control surfaces were functioning on takeoff.
The engines were not a problem, the hydraulics weren't a problem, the flight controls were not a problem.
It's a beautiful sunny morning. Why does the bomber pitch its nose up and crash in a fireball on the runway at Guam?
Something happened to cause this airplane to pitch up.
The heart of the B-2 bomber is its computerized flight control system. On a B-2, pilots tell the computer what they want the plane to do, and the computer determines how to achieve that.
Simply put, it'd be nearly impossible to fly this airplane safely without flight computers.
So did something go wrong with that system? The investigators turned to data from the bomber's flight recorder to discover what happened.
The nose is lifting off the ground, but the plane registers a pitch down of -8 degrees. Now, obviously, this plane is not pitching down, but the computer thinks